Hello guys and welcome back to the second episode of Tigers to the Top. Do you like the name? I mean, I was not sure what name to use. So first I thought about something like Ultimate Road to Glory or whatever. But Tigers to the Top just sounds nice. I think it's a cool name. So just tell me real quick, do you like the title? Do you like the thumbnail? Just tell me. I talked about already in yesterday's Schalke 04 mode episode about this bug in the subscriber box. So probably most of you haven't seen it yet, or maybe just seen now. This is episode 2, and they haven't seen episode 1. If that's the case, go back and watch episode 1, because otherwise you don't know what's going on at all. Yeah, if you have watched episode 1, you know what's gonna happen. I will tell you what happened since the last episode. I played or gone through a few games. We'll tell you the differences, what changed, and last but not least, we will play one game today. So a lot has changed since the last episode. First of all, you can see 8 games played now. Last time, of course, we just played the first one, so I've gone through a lot. Before I go to the results though, I will go to the tactics and can tell you I changed the tactics a bit. Counter structure is still the case. As you can see, our wingbacks, fullbacks were definitely defensive fullbacks. Defensive fullbacks defend. Now they are fullbacks support, so I put them a lot more attacking, and also I had a ball-winning midfield. I think defend here, and now I have a center mid support. So I've been a more attacking, and my wingers were inside forward support. Now they're attacking, so my wing backs are more attacking. My wingers are more attacking, and my number 8, basically my right-sided center mid, plays more attacking as well. Also, as you can see, there are many changes. First of all, we got a lot of injuries. These are just a few. We got, I think, at least already 7-8 injuries. I mean, yes, it's said that in the beta there is a problem with the injury system. Not only the names, but also that there are many injuries. I think I played now 8 games. And I got at least 7 injuries, but I think actually it's 8 or 9. And most of them, thank God, are not too important players, but especially 2 very important players got injured for a very long time. 3 actually. Number 1 is Zamora, who played amazing at the start of the season. You can also see appearances too. 4 goals too for us, playing really defensive. That's really not bad. So he played amazing. He got injured for basically the remaining games. So he has played, I think, the first one, maybe the second, and then he was completely injured. This right now, the next game we would play would be his comeback. He has not played the game yet. He just got back from his injury like 2-3 days ago in this save. So this game we will play today is the first game since he's back. I looked at the signing, Murwuni Skinner, this signing we did. Good player with good ability, even better ability, good potential, pacey, good stamina, kind of okay at least, good dribbling. But because his finishing was not so good, I always played with Zamora. Now that he's injured, I used him and Chambers on the left. And these 2 played so goddamn amazing that now that Zamora's back, I was really unsure if I should even use Zamora or just keep using Chambers and Mulwuni Skinner. What a name. I think I will just call him Mulwuni or whatever. I will just let out the Skinner. So I thought about it, but Zamora was so goddamn amazing that I will try it out like this. But if it's not working, then I might use Mulwuni. Another thing I thought about is maybe putting Zamora striker, because he can play there. And our fullbacks are working. Our defense itself is kind of good playing now. The midfield is just amazing, also because of Palmer. I will show you him soon. And our wingers are working amazing. The only big problem we have is the striker position. I used, I think, 2 or 3 different strikers, and we hit the crossbar post so often. At least in these now 7 games I played at least 10 times. And I'm not bullshitting, we at least hit the crossbar or post 10 times. I would even say more. It's at the moment it's like twice an average per game. We hit it so goddamn often you don't even know. And it's really annoying, of course. And it's almost only our our striker. Let's say it's 10 times we hit the crossbar post. I would say it's like 7 or 8 times it was one of our strikers. And that's why this striker, 4 appearances, 0 goals, backup striker, wait, who played Reed, 4 goals, 3 substitutions, 0 goals. Our strikers are not scoring, and normally if they would score these chances, it's most of the time per headers after a cross or a corner or a free kick, it's not working. Really unhappy about that. Yeah, we have a few signings. First of all, we have Palmer. I just had to sign him. 4 to 2.5 star current ability, 4 to 5 star potential. He is a decent one. I mean, he has 9, basically 8, 9 or 7 in everything. He can cross, he can dribble, he can finish, good first touch and dribbling, passing, tackling. He's not special anything, but he is in the age of 18 an amazing all-rounder. Straight away put him on the team. We got him on a long contract. I'm especially looking at free agents now because we don't have a lot of money. And he is so goddamn amazing. He played so goddamn amazing the games yet he played for us. So amazing that I cannot put him out. Even if our number 10 was missing once, I played him as number 10. I can play him as number 10, number 8. I could even use him as number 6. He's so goddamn amazing. Especially his passing. His passing is actually not that good if you see it. Passing is 7, but tackling, shooting, everything is higher. But he makes some amazing long passes. Especially he's basically opening the game, our attacks with some long passes, some amazing passes, is so goddamn amazing that I just have to use him a lot. He is so goddamn amazing. A huge signing we did there. And the next signing we did, as you already see, is our new goalkeeper. Because Zink got injured and he will still be injured for a long time. He got injured I think like a week ago and he's injured for 3 months. The injuries we got, I think like 2 maybe 3, were like just 2-3 weeks and not more. Most of them are a long time. For example, the players who are now in here, some of them I put already away. He is injured for 3 months. Averi is injured for not too long anymore. And Kotvika, huge player, is also injured for still around 2 months. So and he is already injured for a long time. He has just played 6 games actually. So he was he's so unbelievable. I think he has then played the first 3 games of the league, is injured for the last 4-5 games, and is still injured for 2 months. So we have some huge injuries. These 2 are the most bad ones because we got some huge injuries just in like some backups I don't really need. So I was looking at who to use, and we have Phil Clark, who is okay, but not amazing. And I used him once, as you can see, twice when I had to sub him off, and once from beginning on, sorry. Not too amazing. So I looked for somebody, and Ben Jackson was something I was really looking forward to sign. But the thing is that I haven't really scouted him. He was like 20%, 25% scout, so I was not sure. But because of the injury, it was like the game told me I have to. He has 3-star current ability, really not bad, 4 to 5-star and some decent stats. If I compare him, for example, to our normally first choice goalkeeper, Zink, come on, what's happening? Yes, Zink, you can see attribute spice. Zink is of course better in some stats, but he's not really that much worse. I mean, aerial reach, of course, he's better. Command of area is just a bit better. Communication is not too important. Handling is important. That he is actually better. Jackson is actually better. Kicking, he is much worse. And one-on-ones, he's a bit worse. Passing is not too important. Reflex is rushing out. Tendency to punch, he's even better. Aggression, yeah. Anticipation, of course, he's way worse. So he's worse, but he's 18, but he's 26, and he has way better potential. Zink, actually, we can have a look. He has also just 3-star current ability, and I think Ben Jackson has also 3-star current ability. So really not bad signing, I would say. And there's another player I might sign soon. I forgot who exactly it is, to be honest, but the team is working really nicely. We made some decent signings. I'm scouting a lot of free agents. I don't know if I can show you that in some way. Come on, like assignments maybe. You can see so many free agents I'm scouting, so goddamn many. And against Salford I showed you, against Gansbury, a really boring game, a very very boring game. Nothing really happened except of this one goal after 5 minutes. Nothing else. There were not really highlights there. Basically I think 3 highlights. And yeah, their goal, we hit the post or crossbar once, I don't know. What's actually working amazing is free kicks and corners, especially free kicks. We scored so many goals or hit the crossbar post so often after free kicks. In free kicks we are just amazing. They got sent off I went all out attack, but unfortunately we were not able to score. Odiero, I think, he made a huge mistake in front of the first goal again. So I was really thinking about dropping him. I mean, everybody got kinda a great rating. You start off with, I think, 6.6, they have 6.7, 6.8, and he has 6.2. But I let him on playing. Against Worcester, we played amazing. Worcester, I think, is a very decent team, actually. I don't know if you can see somehow, Worcester. Yeah, they are a really decent team. And we got a very, very decent 0-0 draw, 1-0 draw. Actually, we were winning really early, got to equalizer, but we played amazing, and I'm very happy. You can also see the stats. I'm very, very, very happy. Zamora with another goal. So a really decent draw. Afterwards, we played against Darlington and even won D-Man and Zamora with 2 goals. Our definitely by far best game until that point. And so we started off in the first 4 games actually decent, with out of 12 points, 5. With just 1 loss, which is for us really, really, really decent. Now I forgot the name, sorry. What was the name? The win was against Darlington. Darlington is, yeah, kinda down here. Kinda. Still in front of us, but kinda. Then another nice 0-0 draw, completely bong. Nothing happened that you can also see by, that's why our attackers don't have a decent rating, but our defense an amazing rating. A huge 0-0 draw against Starly Bitch, who are, wait, where are they? Also up top. So again, a team up top, big favorites against us. We played away and still got a draw. Boston United, another draw. Odiero, what can I say about him? Scoring, it was not too bad, but it was, yeah, here's where Kontinuum got injured. Stupid on goal, is still on goal. Chambers with a late goal. I went all out attack and just 2 minutes later, Chambers, I think I subbed him on, scored a goal. So happy. So until now, in 6 games, we got 1 win, 4 draws and 1 loss. 8 points, which is really not bad, especially because the 4 draws were mainly unhappy, and we could have won 2 of them games. So I was extremely happy. Then we played against Flight. First place at that point, I think they're still first place. They are they are basically the team. I mean, they're already 4 points away, and we scored an early goal. I actually thought after we were so amazing, we could actually make amazing stuff, but then of course they won, which is completely fine. I mean, away against a team, the best team in the league, it's not a problem that we can lose. So I was still really happy until that point, even though you can also see it, we just won 1 out of 7 games. This loss was stupid, or this was, I would say, our second best game after the game against Darlington. Against Flight we were actually also not bad. This game was so frustrating. In this game alone, we hit at least 3 times the crossbar post. We were dominating. We had so many chances. Their goalkeeper with some amazing saves. We had so many chances you don't even know. And there were really the first highlight for them. They scored. Oh, we should have won the game. We were so much better, and then a stupid loss. If we would have won the game, 2 wins, 4 draws, 2 losses. 8 games, and out of 8 games, out of 24 points, we would have 10, which is not too bad. And with 10 points, we would have been out of here, we would have been 14th place. But of course, we had to lose it. Very, 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 very unhappy about this loss. Well, and this is why we are in the bottom 3. We have 1 game in hand. If we win that, we are still at 10 points. So if we win that, we would still go up to 14th place. No, they are second. We played against some big opponents here. I mean, we played already against Flight, against Teamworth, against Worcester, against Celebrate. So the teams down here we haven't played yet against. So I'm still happy. Even though we are 3rd last, I'm not unhappy. In today's episode, we will play the next game, and then we might do a signing. I don't know how many games we have until the next game. We just have a few, so I don't know if we might will make a signing. But yeah, the game against Altrusham, or however you pronounce the name, is the main thing. It's once a winter, if you want to care. The biggest one is not really that big, to be honest, just huge. So Chelsea 70 million, really disappointing. And the other ones as well. So for me, they got another Arsenal with a nice talent. Yeah, really disappointing. I mean, biggest spender is Chelsea with 70 million. What is this? So really not too amazing, to be honest. You can see our board is quite happy with us. It's around 51%, yeah, so half of it. They say always they are unhappy with transfers. If I go to transfer store, they are happy with the transfer. So I feel like they either want me to sell players, I don't sell, or sign more players. I don't know why they're unhappy. It's at 39%, even though they're happy with my transfer. So it can't just be that. Financial wise, yeah, I don't know if that's normal, but I don't really know too much. You can see a lot of scouting. Well, I think that's everything I want to show you. Here you can see what Ben Jackson, is on. He has an experience. What? If he's playing, he gets 200 euros. If he gets a clean sheet, it's 40, and if he's not playing, 40. It's quite a lot, to be honest. We have quite a lot of games, so it's really not too. It's really quite a lot. The thing is, though, that I feel like he is just amazing. I just had to get him. He could, even if he get like promoted 3 times, he could still be decent enough to be one of the best goalkeepers in the league. I think I told you everything. A win would be decent. With a draw we would go up to 18th place, also not bad. With a win we would even go up to 14th, so it's still really close down here. Same team. I hope it's not lagging that much this time. I'm planning to getting a PC, because right now I'm just using sorry, a laptop, not even a gaming laptop, just a laptop, but I kinda changed it so it's a decent gaming laptop, but not even a top gaming laptop. Thinking about getting a PC, a gaming PC. So might be that I'm getting a PC soon, and if that's possible, of course, then the whole performances should be better, because right now I'm really getting all I can out of my laptop. All I can. Oh, we actually have a highlight in the first half. Palmer getting the ball, big pass. Jackson, I don't know if that was a save or hit the post, just a crossbar, or if it was a save. But I think it was a decent save. So first half is almost over. You see, again, everybody has kind of decent stamina, except of Palmer, because he's playing every game. And our right back, for whatever reason. Milner is decent. Can we score maybe? Please, Hanks. Palmer, don't do a mistake. Yes, Butler with another cross. Please, guys. Yes, yes! And first of all, I told you our strikers are not scoring, but there you go. What the cross from the right side. Dale in the middle, and the first goal out from one of our strikers. Took a long time. What the cross. It's a bit lagging, to be honest, but I don't care, because we saw the goal. Decent one, really decent one. Chambers, cross it inside. Yes, and this should make it sure. Never our strikers score, and now twice. Cross inside, and Dale. This is why he's my first choice striker. Thank God we had not hitting the post or crossbar anymore. This time we are scoring 2-0, and this should be game over. We are doing amazing. We are actually really doing amazing. I'm extremely happy with our performances. This should be nice. Yes, it is. Decent, guys. It is just decent. Up to 15th place. 2 wins for 3 losses. Almost. And a goal difference of 0. That's amazing, actually. If we wouldn't have lost the last game, we would even be 12th place. And we still have 1 game in hand, so if we win this, we would go up to 12th place. The next game is against last place as well, at home, so it should be a win. A team who can't do anything, who are just last, who will get up. Yeah, it would be a huge surprise if they will not get relegated. So at the moment, the goal is they lost again, not scoring goals at all. So we should win this, and then we will be 4 points away from 3rd last place, so the relegation zone. That would help us a lot. And of course we got another injury, as I told you. Joe Hanks is also out for 3 weeks. I mean, after all the huge injuries we got, I'm kinda happy about it, because there could be things, yeah, just, it's okay, I would say. I saw worse, basically, that's what I wanted to say. Here you can see, I can sign Ken Lewis, a fullback. I think he was a right, no, he is a left back. As you guys know, I don't really like my left back. He is 18. Better job when it comes to, okay, marking has the better potential things, yeah. So this is not too, he is okay. And if I compare him, for example, to our left back we have right now, who I don't like at all. I don't know why I can't. Why cannot, here, oh dear, I'm just blind. You can see, he's better. He's better on crossing, better on dribbling. Okay, free kicks is not important. Marking, of course, is worse. Tackling is worse. Aggression is worse, but interceptions are better again. He is a bit worse in some things, better in some things. So I was a bit unsure. I could have done it already, but I want pacey defenders. His tackling is okay. He has a better potential. I think it would be a decent signing for to go for him. We can have a look. He would be on also just on a long contract. I think I have to, even just because then I can use Odiera's backup. I will do this deal. He will join us. He will be my first choice left back, and I will use Odiera as backup. And I told you the two big problems. Yeah, fans are really happy about it. There are two big problems in our squad for me: the left back position and the striker. Now the striker scored goals, and we got in a different left back. So I think it's really not too bad. I will put him in my first choice team week first. So let's put him onto the senior squad, and let's put him in there. Where is he? Am I blind or what is going on? I feel like I'm. Oh, wow. I'm actually that blind. So he is in here, and I don't like that to just have 5 substitutions. That is not nice for me. Here I can see it. Okay, tomorrow there is the FA Cup second round of oh my god. Second round qualification tour, or however you say that. Second qualification round tour. I don't care. And I wanted to show you that as well, so I will continue until tomorrow and will show you this tour, because we will of course take part, and I want to see who we are playing against. And you can see we will view the tour. This is the last thing we will do today. We will have to see who we are playing against. Wait, I have to of course click automatic tour. We will do this because I always like this, like this, to make it automatic. So wait, 160 teams to tour. Okay, then not. Then I won't. So I will do it like this, kinda. We are down to 50 teams to tour, and as you can see, we are still in here. So just 50 more teams, and we are still in here. So it again seems like we will be like one of the last teams who will. Here we play against Tonbridge. Tonbridge. Who are they? English Regional Pyramid Division. So I think we will be we are the favorites in this one. So Tonbridge is okay, I would say. Yeah, I think there's nothing left to say. Guys, I hope you enjoyed episode 2. In just a few days I will upload episode 3. Tomorrow I will continue with the Schalke 04 career mode. I hope you look forward to that. If so, and if you enjoyed this episode, then please smash the like button. As always, tell me in the comments, what can I improve? What do I have to do? I am really new to this game. And yeah, I asked you a lot of things already in the first episode, so just please take part. Even if you're not an expert yourself and just want to say, maybe you should do this, I'm not sure, tell me, just take part. Tell me how I can improve these videos as well if you want, and if you see something, how I can improve these kind of videos. Except of this, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Have an amazing day, and bye.